opportunities and challenges facing information professionals are rapidly unfolding across a vast international landscape. Global librarianship offers our colleagues the opportunity to become agents of leadership, advocates for international policy change, and catalysts for social justice. The International Relations Roundtable charged our emerging leader cohort, Elizabeth, Olanike, Shoshana, and Timothy, to investigate their members' interest in attending international conferences, along with identifying potential barriers to participation. The culmination of our work led us to the creation of a curated list of international conferences and a webinar on the practical entry to international librarianship, entitled Navigating International Conference Opportunities, Advancing Your Career with Tips, Personal Experience, and Global Collaborations. There were over 250 registered attendees for the webinar. Jim Neal, University Librarian Emeritus at Columbia University, began our conversation with a brief introduction of the personal and professional benefits of participation in global librarianship. Former American Library Association President Loida Garcia-Febo, Gina de Alvis Jayasuriya of the Singapore Institute of Management, and Mark Matson of Penn State University gave attendees insight into all aspects of international conference attendance, from submitting proposals and collaborating with colleagues across regions to navigating the practical logistics of international travel and cultivating a sense of cultural humility. The emerging leaders were responsible for the introduction, moderation, and technical support of the webinar.
Our first project was to survey the IRRT members to understand members' interests in attending international library conferences. Our survey of the IRRT members was conducted in March, and we received 211 responses. The survey addressed questions about what opportunities members are seeking and some of the barriers members face to attend both in-person and virtual international conferences. Of these 211 responses, nearly 90% seek out opportunities for networking and collaboration with their peers, as well as professional development, with 80% seeking cultural experiences. Most members responding to the survey wanted to attend conferences that were library-related, trending in topics such as new technology, social issues, challenges, and opportunities, as well as library related in their subject or professional areas. The full report with more results is published on the IRRT page and in the IRRT newsletter starting in June of 2022. After creating the survey for IRRT members, we wanted to survey all ALA members regarding international conferences. Our survey experience with the IRRT membership helped us to refine our questions further, and we are excited to share the results in a future published article.
As a team of our group and part of encouraging international relations roundtable members' participation in international conferences, our group developed a conference list to guide individuals and give ideas about international conferences. The list is drawn from several sources, including our personal mails, professional website, which covers virtual and in-person conferences. In total, we have 71 conferences listed from over 15 countries and 4 continents. You can find in this list the subjects, months, call for proposals, target libraries, and links for registrations. You can also find out if a conference is a rotating type or not. This list will be hosted on IRRT webpage for members to access.
Based on what we've learned over the last 4 months through the survey, creating the international conference list, planning and attending the webinar, we have a few recommendations for IRRT. From the survey responses, it is clear that members are seeking many different types of conference experiences, especially those that are held in person. As such, we suggest IRRT continue to offer scholarship opportunities for international conference attendees and broaden those options beyond the virtual IFLA conference. We think IRRT can use the survey results to reimagine the current conference scholarship into an annual effort that is offered for a broader range of conferences and levels of conference participation, including virtual, hybrid, and in-person. While we acknowledge that there are a lot of expenses associated with attending international conferences, we propose that the scholarship be focused on registration fees, which will be a first step to alleviate the high cost of participation. As mentioned, we have compiled a curated international conference list, which will be a living document hosted on the IRRT website and updated regularly. In order to keep the information relevant and up to date, we recommend the list be updated twice a year, with the option for more frequent updating depending on the state of the ongoing COVID-19 global pandemic's impact on travel. Given the breadth and depth of continued support these activities would require, we propose creating a subcommittee that would focus on supporting IRRT member participation in international conferences. This committee's work would include, but not be limited to, maintaining the conference list, marketing upcoming conference opportunities, including calls for proposals, holding educational webinars, and managing the annual international scholarship opportunities. After our experience with the webinar, we recognize there is a clear desire of IRRT membership to learn more about methods to engage with international colleagues and networking opportunities. Our suggestion is to continue an educational series of one-hour webinars on focused topics such as the nuts and bolts of international conferences, expanding your career to international fields, and more. For more in-depth methods, analysis, and recommendations, please pause this video and scan the QR code on the screen, or check out the IRRT webpage. Thank you so much.